Hi, this is Stephanie with K9 Wuff Life Dog Training Program here. We're going to be doing some training with Chacha Padilla. She is a Dutch Shepherd, and we're going to be working on her reactivity. She is a reactive dog. When she sees dogs, she likes to lunge and bark, and also she gets really excited when she sees small dogs. So we're going to work on some of her heel walking techniques, teaching a dog to do U-turns and to turn on a dime and to hurry up, to help them ignore the dog when they're coming encounter in a situation, like if your neighbor's dog were to get loose, or maybe a dog was to come walking up toward you guys. You guys want to just learn how to turn your dog away to ignore the other dog coming their way. So we're going to work on that right now with her. And so basically what we're doing is practicing some heel walking techniques. Okay, so let's see how she's doing here today. Come on, Chacha, let's go. Heel. So I would take my treat and show it on her face. Let's go. I don't have any treats, so I'm just fake luring her. So right now I'm just kind of moving my hand into the motions that I need her to do. So if I needed her to U-turn, I'll do that. If I needed her to turn this way, I'll turn her usually by the side of my hip, and so she'll follow the side of my leg and be by my foot for the heel position. So let me show you again some of those techniques, okay? Come on, let's go. Yeah. Cha-cha, heel. So there's some heel walking techniques for you guys to try and to practice. We're going to tie that in with some fake dogs and see how she reacts to that, and then I'm going to video that and I'll tie it in with this video too. See you soon. Alright guys, see you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. So I have some fake dogs set up over there. As you can see, I have some little dogs over here, and then I have a big one right over there. That one is Junior. He's been with me through a lot of training courses. I did Michael Shirkashio and Trish McMillan's class on defense handling, and I took him with me to that really fun training outbreak exercise and like learning experience. So it was really cool. I learned a lot about reactive dogs and aggression. One of them was some of these techniques that I've been practicing with, and they're actually really successful, and I'm using them. And so wanted to share these tools with you guys on reactivity. I haven't brought Chacha out yet, but I'm gonna go get her and see what her reaction is. She mostly doesn't really like little dogs. She has an issue mostly with small dogs, especially resource guarding and there's food around. But it could be a lot of high drive that she has, and that's what I assume, working with her and getting to know her for the last few weeks. And I'm going to bring her out and we're going to see how she reacts. We're basically going to be working on leave it and those turns that I was working on right now with her to practice and to walk away positively and calmly, and me not escalating anything up to make it a big deal. And as long as I'm not making a big deal, I'm hoping she doesn't think it's a big deal, and these dogs aren't even real. So we'll see how she does. Hold on. P.S. I'm going to be using treats. Cha-cha. Sit. Leave it. Good. Watch. Good. Heel. Leave it. Good girl. Good. Leave it. Leave it. Good girl. Leave it. Let's go. Yes. Good girl. Yep. Leave it. Yes. Good girl. Yep. Leave it. Good girl. Yep. Watch. Good. Yes. Nice eye contact. Good. Let's go. Heel. Leave it. Yes. Good girl. Something I noticed is her hair stands up on her back when we get a little bit close. So that's a signal to me that she's starting to have that high drive. And also she's turning on is some of that, you know, self-survival thing that most dogs have in them. And she wants to lunge, growl, or bark and become reactive. So I'm just helping her curtail that, or try to, like, you know, lessen it, get it calmed down. She's doing a good job, and she's checking it with me. She's giving a lot of nice eye contact as I'm walking back and forth with her. I hope you guys can see. But I'm going to do it some more just to see, and just trying to get things more relaxed. I'm not going to get really close up to the dogs because I would never take this dog straight up to any of those dogs. I just want her to be able to learn how to ignore it, basically. Ignore a dog when you see it, check in with me instead. And if you do, I'll give you a tasty morsel. Okay, let's try again. Watch. Good. Watch. Good. Watch. Leave it. Good. Watch. Good. Another technique I like, which if I had my other students with me, maybe I'll do this in a separate video, but I'll try to see if I can get this in here today. And she's going to try to stare at them, figure out if they're real or not, and take a good look at them. Come here. Sit. Good. Is curving while you're parallel walking, like walking up to them, and you can curve around. So I'm going to do that a little bit to them, which means I'm going to curve on the outside of those cones and walk around them to kind of, because if I don't have another way to go, like I have to kind of go that way, and what I would do is just curtsy to curve, and hopefully those people will just go straight with their dog. Obviously I can't control a dog that's free or that's loose and just comes running at us. I'm just gonna have to go in the opposite direction, get my dog to turn on a dime or do a U-turn, and just say, hey, let's go, watch, you know, and take off. And hopefully I have some treats with me to engage them, that I'm more motivating that negative alternative, or that thing coming down after us, because hopefully that owner could get their dog in enough time, or maybe their dog's on leash or retractable, and you know, they realizes we're going away from them, and that they would stop, or they would go in the opposite direction, or just kind of leave us alone. So I'm going to try to show you some curving, and hopefully you guys can see that, and we're going to do that technique too as well. Come on, heel. Good. Sit. Good. Yep. Leave it. Leave it. Good. Watch. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Good. So I'm going to curve again one more time. And so basically I just want to curve to the side of the dogs or around them. Curving is kind of where you would curve around, and it's kind of like a curtsy bow to the dogs. So I'll try again to show you if you guys could see some curving. And I'll do it from behind, because usually if they're facing the other direction, then I would just curve again around them. And that just kind of helps her stay settled. And she is staying settled. She looks at them, and she looks at me, and then I just give her a treat for checking back in with me. All right, let's go. So basically it's like walking in a big crescent moon shape, and that's called curving. So this is how it would help curtail, or to help lessen some of this and minimize some of this reactivity that she has around dogs while we're walking out in public. And I hope you guys enjoyed what you learned today. If you guys have any questions, please go ahead and comment down below. We thank you for joining us here at Wuff Life for Dogs, and I'm Stephanie with Wuff Life Canine Dog Training, and we want to see you here again. So you guys have a good woof dang day. Bye bye.